Hello, Aries, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to Be This Practical Tarot. This is a love reading asking what is showing up for the end of September. I do ask about what's showing up for singles, and for those of you who have somebody on your mind, I will put the timestamps below, so if you only want to look for one part of the reading. But I do start with an energy check, so this first part of the reading should resonate with you. Now, you have the Six of Swords and the Empress showing up, both reversed for you here, okay? Now, what this is telling me is that some of y'all are having a hard time letting go of something, okay? With the Six of Swords, this is a card that wants to move on, wants to kind of figure out, what's the next step, what's on the other side. I don't know, but something isn't quite right here. And seems to be this desire to charge towards something, yet the reversal is indicating that there's some sort of resistance here, okay? So whether you are single and you're like, something needs to shift here in my love life, or you're with someone and you're wondering, okay, what's the next move? Some of y'all might even be considering moving on, like, is this person worth my time here? With the Empress, I do see this need for you to prioritize yourself right now. The Empress reversed to me always indicates like a need to check in with yourself about how much it is that you are giving. You may be in a state where you're considering, how much it is that you are receiving from the connections in which you are. And yeah, and like this need to, if that's not where you are, I feel like that's what you're being encouraged to do, right? Really consider, get yourself in an energy of receptivity and really ask yourself, is what I'm receiving feeling good to me? Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to singles. So singles. Let's see what is showing up for you for the rest of August. Sorry, why did I say August? I meant September. All right. You have the Nine of Cups. You have the Justice card reversed. Okay. So I'm going to say, at least for the end of September, you do seem to be in an energy where you're focusing on yourself. Okay. The Nine of Cups is very independent. It's concerned with its own, with its own satisfaction, right? Like, what is making me happy? What feels good for me at this time? You do seem to be coming from, I'm going to say the energy is being reinforced here with the Justice card reversed. Once again, like, what's not working? Okay, for those of you that are dating, what is it that you are missing in these connections? Has there been a lack of balance? You're not dismissing these feelings of something isn't right? Like, you're actually being asked to sit with them and use them to figure out what it is that you need to do to make yourself happy. Some of you could be relying too much on others to make you happy. And the Nine of Cups is saying, that you have to find this happiness within yourself first. Okay, now let's see, we're gonna clarify this. Yeah, wow, okay, woo. All right, now you have the Fool, you have the Seven of Swords, clarifying this energy here. All right, which is telling me, first of all, that you could be looking for a new opportunity. Some of y'all could have an opportunity either on the horizon coming your way, or you might already be experiencing a connection where you're wondering, should I take this leap of faith toward this person? Okay, with the Seven of Swords, I'm seeing this as a need to be strategic. Okay, I'm going to say that it can indicate like lying, cheating, right? Like that's usually the association with the Seven of Swords here. So it could be that some of you, but I'm seeing this, under the clarifying the Justice card, that some of you could be working through some of these things, right? Maybe people have manipulated you before, or lied to you before, or cheated on you before over here. And you could be carrying some of that energy with you, and it could be affecting your ability to charge toward this new beginning over here. So that could be something that you're working through for the end of the month here. All right, now the Seven of Swords, very strategic. Okay, it's coming up with a game plan. So I do feel like you're being asked to think logically about things, with two air signs. Two air cards showing up here. Justice, we have Libra, we have Aquarius showing up here. Okay, this could be like this need for you to sit with your thoughts, okay? Not dismiss the ideas that are coming to you, and actually think about the hurt that you are carrying. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a last card here, singles. See like anything else that you need to know about your love life for the rest of the month here. Okay, you have the Six of Wands. Okay, look, as you're working toward this, I love this, right? It's like as you're working on yourself, as you're allowing yourself to sit through the injustices, sit through the harm that you have faced over here, there is this strengthening of yourself. I go back to this, right? Like Nine of Cups, Six of Wands. This is you being victorious. I do see you being in the spotlight, all right, as you kind of continue to do this healing work, feeling good, feeling like supported. People are going to be noticing you over here, all right? But I do get the sense that this is not going to come without the hard work of having to sit with your thoughts and your ideas and what it is that's been plaguing you and keeping you from charging forward. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and move on to those of you who are in a connection, all right? So hello, those of you who have somebody on your mind. All right, we are going to ask about you and this person. So what is going on in this connection? All right, how is this person seeing you? All right. Now, you have the Queen of Swords showing up here. I'm going to say for some of you, the person that you're asking about could be somebody who you might not be in contact with at the time. Okay, the Queen of Swords tells me that communication may be limited, or it could be that you're having a hard time communicating. Okay, so this could include miscommunication or just a literal stop to, right? Like we're just not talking. I'm even hearing silent treatment. Okay, because with the Nine of Wands, this can indicate boundaries being so high that neither of you seems to be talking over here. Okay, Libra energy could be important just because we also have it on this side with the Justice card reversed. Okay, I'm going to go back to this. If you didn't watch the singles part, maybe there could be some messages for you in there that are affecting this connection. So if you want to watch that, okay, this could be some supportive energy over here. Just kind of seeing some of the parallels, all right? 2 nines over here. This need to kind of focus on yourself. Sorry, you have the Nine of Cups over here. Definitely listen to the singles part, I would say, all right? I do feel like your person is also very worried about themselves, very worried about sharing their feelings over here. But you do have the counterparts, like the counterparts showing up over here, the Empress and the Emperor, okay? So you could feel very attached, very connected to this person. For some of you, this could be somebody that you're trying to establish something with, or you might have even felt like this person was your everything at a point, right? But now there seems to be this disconnect. I'm not gonna dismiss it, for some of you, just because the Seven of Swords showed up on this side over here, there could have been some foul play, some manipulation, some third-party interference, in this connection. You would know if that is the case, all right? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm saying, like, that could be something that you and your person are dealing with at this time, trying to figure out, how to narrow down your options. I feel like both you and your person seem to be taking a step back from this connection at this time. But let's get some clarifying energy. I feel like both of you seem to be wanting to bring some fun into the situation, some lightness. The Three of Cups is kind of having some fun, enjoying themselves. So that could be something that both you and your person are desiring. But it seems like neither of you is talking about it. So let's see. All right. Yeah, you have the King of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Strength card reversed, okay? Some of y'all could also be dealing with a fire sign over here, okay? There seems to be a choice that needs to be made in regards to this connection, okay? With the Six of Swords being that initial energy that we received here, I do feel like you're going to be keeping your minds open. You don't seem to be making any moves right now. But some of y'all may have been considering, right? Like, is this something that is sustainable? Is this something that I want to keep going through? And maybe wondering, right? Like, what's the next move? Are we going to move on to the next phase together? Or are we parting and going our separate ways? I'm going to say, I do feel like you and your person are kind of taking this time apart, or taking some time to yourselves. Like, you're going to be reflecting within yourselves at this time, not really coming together and talking about it. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of talking happening, okay? whatever whatever happens, though, I do feel like it's going to take a lot of vulnerability. I feel like neither of you is taking that stand and that willing to say, like, hey, this is how I feel, be vulnerable with each other. I feel like there's a chance that both of you might even be just very self-interested. One of the shadowy sides of the King of Wands, and I say the shadowy sides because it showed up reversed. One of the shadowy sides of the King of Wands is being very self-interested, just kind of very worried about me, trying to figure out, how to make me happy. Okay, what excites me? And it could be that both of you are in this situation right now, right? And neither of you is like talking about, or in this energy of like just very focused about yourself. So like, do be very mindful that you're coming into this prioritizing yourself and your needs without it being overbearing on the other. Okay, because the King of Wands can be very, tyrannical is the word that's often associated with the shadowy side of the King of Wands. So it could be that because you're so focused on prioritizing your respective needs, you could come up as a tyrant to one another, right? Like kind of like overstepping on the boundaries, not really listening and paying attention to each other's needs here. So let's see, we're gonna go ahead and pull some advice for this connection. All right, see anything else that wants to pop up with some advice for Aries in this situation. All right, well, okay, I don't think that I want to say, all right, that was not okay. Let me see. Yep, okay. Oh wow. Emperor. Okay, look, a lot of big counterpart energy. This could be a very significant connection for you all right? So like this could be somebody that you very much saw as your counterpart. Okay, I don't want to dismiss that the Emperor is a card of Aries, all right? Like it's associated with the sign of Aries. I do see this as you standing in your power. I feel like whatever happens, it seems like you're gonna be the one that takes charge of the situation. Okay, like you needing to stand strong, you needing to make some choices. You might be the one charging toward your person here and say, hey, I want to talk about this. I feel like, I hate to say this, right, because it shouldn't always have to be that way, but in this case, in this instance, it seems like if you want any moves to be made, they're gonna have to come from you here. All right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, Aries. I hope that there were messages for you in this reading. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. All right, best wishes the rest of the month, and I hope to see you again sometime. Bye.